Welcome viewers, I'm MrAngrypuffin and this is the first episode of my Let's Play of Sid Meier's Pirates. It's a few years old and it gets a bit repetitive towards the end, but there's still a lot of fun to be had. I just kind of had a hankering, so I thought I would try it, and I thought I would try doing a Let's Play at the same time. This is my first attempt at a Let's Play. So I'll start off with the intro, and I'll just let the intro play. People who haven't seen it, they can experience it, you know? It's not all about skipping the animations to get to the hardcore play. You gotta enjoy each part of the journey. So let's start.
It began with a celebration. Indebted for years to the Marquis de la Montalban, the family's prosperity was soon to be restored. Their fleet was due to arrive on the morrow, carrying both their hopes and their salvation. But the celebration was befouled by an unwelcome guest. The Marquis himself arrived, bearing ill tidings. The fleet had been lost. Their debt had come due. The family's property was seized, and they were pressed into bondage. But one of them would not be a slave. And so it was that the brave young scion escaped his family's fate, swearing to save them and one day avenge the Marquis's foul deed. 10 years later, now grown to his full measure, the young adventurer began his quest to find his family and restore their fortune.
Don't mind if I do. Alright, the first decision of the game, what to name our character. Now, Goofball is a good name for a test character, but not a good name for a hero of destiny. Maybe something like Parthenax. No, that won't do. Half of my men won't be able to pronounce Parthenax. How about Pax? That should do. And I'm fairly experienced with this game, but there are some pretty hard parts. So I think I'll stick with Adventurer for now, because it's, you know, it's the first one where you don't have kind of a wimpy smile on. And Swashbuckler, I mean, just looks like it's going to hurt your back. So I think I'll stick with Adventurer. It seems sensible. Now, all of these will become more apparent as you play the game. For those of you who haven't played the game, basically this is giving you a benefit in one of these areas of the game. And one of the ones that you can always do better in is moving across the map. And I plan to do a lot of moving across the map, so I'm going to stick with skill at navigation. Skill at medicine would presumably be the best one in the long term, because as your character ages, he actually gets worse at everything. So at some point, I'm sure skill at medicine passes by every other skill. But hopefully we won't take that long to finish the Let's Play. I don't know if I would stick with it that long, so I'm going to go with skill at navigation. And Buccaneer Heroes is just a great era because of the mix of factions around and the mix of ships, so we'll stick with that too. So, French, Spanish, Dutch, and English. Well, I am drinking some tea with milk, and that's pretty English. Spanish, Marquis de la Montalban is presumably Spanish, and he just invaded my house 10 years ago, so probably wouldn't want to sign aboard with them. And oof, yeah, I don't know about that guy. So I think I'll go with the guy who's leaning back with a little sneer. That'll probably be as good as anything.
Gilroy in test.
crossing was fraught captain drove the ship and her crew to breaking. Pushed beyond all decency, the crew moved chase. Free and under full sail, the ship and its crew at your command. Make your way into the Caribbean. Fortune to be had. Family to rescue. Revenge to be served.
Okay, and with that, we start sailing into our first port. Well, it's always appropriate to introduce yourself, so let's go see the governor.
Wedding time. Done in par.
With everyone? Isn't that expensive?
Tin tossed. Delphin tossed. Done blisters. Oh. When
Okay, let's visit the tavern. Sure, let's get some extra pirates. Can never have too many pirates. Unless you're low on food, but then you get bigger problems.
done in par.
Nope, don't have money.
Winnings allowed.
Aha! The fifth most notorious pirate in the Caribbean, eh? And where's that? Way down south. Ah, well shucks.
It.
Why not? What do they have here? Ooh, copper plating is great, but I don't have the money. So south we go. Whoops. Misclick. Ah, smuggler. Smuggling is illegal, I'm pretty sure. So let's see if I can crash into an island and then capture this ship anyway. Of course, that's not going to endear me very much to the Dutch who just gave me the letter of marque. They probably didn't authorize me to sabotage their own merchant marine. But the old captain who was Dutch, I don't know what Pax is. It sounds like they're saying, "It burns, it burns." I've never heard that as Victor chant, but okay. And I will take it all and take the ship too. I think there's another smuggler right here. Uh-oh. Pirate hunter. I honestly don't know what to do about that. Uh-oh, ow, ow, ow. I want to get this other Dutch smuggler. And the reason is that smugglers, I believe, have a somewhat larger chance of having specialist crew members that can give you special benefits like improved morale or improved sail repair. The sail repair one's pretty weak. But anyway,